Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Avatar The Last Airbender, Book 1, Chapter 7, The Winter Solstice, Part 1, The Spirit World. When I saw winter, at first I'm like, my mind directly went to Winter Soldier, and I'm like, that can be it. But yeah, so last episode, the Earthbenders rose from their imprisonment. Like they were imprisoned on this vessel, and there was like no water around, so so Katara. How about this Sokara? And I'm like, that didn't sound right. So Katara got caught pretending to be an earthbender and went onto the ship. And yeah, with her speech and Sokka and Aang's Sokka's plan and Aang's earthbending, they were able to bring this cold all to all the earthbenders, and the earthbenders used the cold to, free themselves from the ship. So yeah, that's what happened. And what the heck is where are my notes? So yeah, that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/FairlyMini, where you can find the full list of all my Avatar reactions and all the other animes that I'm currently reacting to. So let's check out this episode, and here we go. Okay, full length in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Oh yeah, Zuko has the necklace. Oh Lord, immediately. Are we gonna see Fire Lord Ozai? Yep. Of course you will. What did you expect? He's an airbender. That's nice. Aw, Scar. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Taking a bath. I knew it. Ooh. The airbender. Okay, bye. Is that how he's gonna see the what's it called? The previous avatar? Since the spirit world and the right, that's me. The way he said yeah, I'm like, nah, something's coming after that. He's trying to warn him about something? Okay. Earthbenders! Dragon of the West, huh? Is he the younger brother or the older brother of Ozai? Try to help stuff. Shouldn't you see the spirit first? There goes your heibai. Doesn't care. You forgot your stick. Oh. I was say he's teleporting, but like, I don't know, spirits don't have. Well, it did listen to you. It's gonna kidnap Sokka. See? I knew it. Now he's really gonna have to find a way to get to him. I thought you said you were gonna leave. They're gonna disappear. Ah, ben voila. He's in the spirit world. I don't know. Is he in the spirit world? Like the sound that was made when he woke up. Oh, oh, bad thing said. Like I remember bad thing say. He did that on purpose, right? So he will leave some kind of mark on the ground. Okay, his shoes. Okay. You, I should not be rooting for him, since he's technically a firebender, and the firebenders are enemies. Yes, he did. See, I was right. He is in the spirit world. That's why they can see him. Now you need to figure out a way to do that. Like not all the time, but when you need to. Kenapa sih? Okay. Nope. Dragon? Oh, you can use your airbending. I guess it makes sense. I think. Oh, so that's his dragon. Animal guide. Okay. So Appa is an animal guide. I don't think they've ever mentioned that before. Wait, he saw it? Oh yeah, the worlds are merging. Rah. Uncle! Well, you're a spirit, so I guess it made sense. Oh, if I remember, there's some kind of comet thingy. Oh, like when that comet thing, if I remember correctly, when that comet thing happened, then the Fire Lord Ozai's power is going to be sort of like, or the Fire Nation's power is going to be sort of like exponential or whatever. They're going to be able to use it to destroy the world, I think. I don't know. And then you can talk to him. That's when Zuko's gonna come. You're not gonna go after your uncle? Now you're back. So is that statue a conduit to the spirit world? How did he even get into the spirit world in the first place? Yeah, but Sokka's not. There you go. I'm like, you can just be going after the avatar when your uncle. Don't be too confident. Uncle! Ah. I should not be rooting for them, but I'm rooting for them against the Earthbenders. Who are the good guys? I don't know. Where'd you come from? Is it bear? Okay, now where's your Osaka in all this? Jelly. Huh. Okay. I have no clue. Mm. How you gonna get there? Huh? It was confusing. The way. Okay, after Aang figured out that the Heibai was the spirit of the forest or whatever, and that he was angry because it was destroyed and everything, and then he just reminded the spirit that the forest was slowly starting to grow, I guess, and that everything was gonna be okay. And then the thing, it disappeared. And then there was all this bunch of trees that just shoot up, and then they walked out of the trees. I'm like, huh? That thing was weird to me. Like I didn't get how the spirit disappearing brought forth all these trees, and I don't know. But yeah, they were traveling, right, and then they came to this place where all these, like the place where they burnt all the trees and whatnot. The foundation did all that, and then this guy approached them. It's like, are you the Avatar? Because he saw the flying bison, and he's an airbender and all that. He's like, are you the Avatar? And he saw the markings and everything. He's like, yeah, you have a problem. Can you help us? And then he told them that there was this spirit hereby that just comes. He said that the winter solstice was approaching, and that once it happens, that the spirit world and the human world was gonna sort of like intertwine, and that this spirit thing was just coming and taking their people away. So he wanted Aang's help because he's the bridge between both worlds. Excuse me. And like, he really doesn't know anything about being the avatar, and he doesn't know anything about the spirit world or how to contact the spirit world and all that. So he's like, how the heck am I supposed to help? And then he's like, if he was able to talk to Avatar Roku, then that would be easy. But he doesn't know how to do that either. And the Hebai appeared again, and Aang was not having any like control, like he can like do anything to the spirit. And Sokka was seeing all that happen. He's like, I have to help him. And when he said that and then ran out, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be the next one captured, and he's gonna have to find a way to get to the spirit world. And he was pursuing Hebai, and he was about to reach out to Sokka, but then they disappeared. And then he fell to this place. And then the next thing we see is him. He woke up and he was in the spirit world. And then this dragon approached them, right? And the dragon is the animal guide of Avatar Roku. And he brought him to this place where he saw this vision about the comet. When I saw the comet, we're like, oh yeah, there was something about a comet also that's supposed to happen. And if I remember correctly, I feel like the comet is gonna be, when it happens, it's gonna be some kind of great power surge for the Fire Nations. That their firebending is gonna be like amazing, that maybe overshadow everything, and they were gonna be able to use that to conquer the rest of the world, the Earth Benders. I think Ba Sing Se is at the last holdout, I think. And then they also showed him that when this solstice happened, then he's gonna be able to talk to Avatar Roku. I just did not expect that the place that they were supposed to meet him was gonna be in the Fire Nation. Oh my gosh. Like, how is that gonna... I mean, they're gonna have to get there if he wants to talk to Master Roku, but like, bruh, how is that gonna work? So after he learned all that from the dragon, he woke up in the human world, and I was confused. Like, at first, when he was following Sokka, he fell onto the ground, right? And the next thing we see him is he woke up in the spirit world. And then when he got back to where his body was like in a, meditative pose on top of the statue that was there. How the heck did that happen? Like, he fell. And the next time we see his real body, he's like in that pose on top of the thing. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, he got back to the human world and then told Katara that he hasn't found Sokka yet. And that's when Hebai started attacking again. Then he did the thing and then, spoke to the spirit, and then the others came back. And then he said they had to go to the Fire Nation. Bruh. And then, so that was Aang's part of it. And then you have Arrow taking a bath. And Zuko telling him that he has 30 minutes. Oh, he's gonna live without him. And I'm like, no, you're not. And then Arrow got taken prisoner by these earthbenders that were going to Ba Sing Se, right? They were going to take him to Ba Sing Se. And apparently they had taken siege of Ba Sing Se, but they weren't able to breach the city for like 600 days, I think they said. And then Arrow was like, yeah, because Amir was tired and I was tired and I'm still tired. And then he sort of like made it seem like he was so sleepy and he fell off the horse and it fell on the ground. And I'm like, he did this too. My first thought was that when he fell, his body was gonna make some kind of shape on the ground, and Zuko was gonna see it and be like, okay, my uncle was here. But no, he left his shoe on there. And then Zuko found it, right? And when he found it, and then he saw Katara flying on the flying bison, and then he saw the people carry like the steps of the earthbenders and all that. He's like, I knew he's not gonna let his uncle be taken by earthbenders just because he wants to go after the avatar, and yeah, he went after them. And then like I really did not get that scene where the explanation where he was telling the earthbenders that his shackles were too loose and that it was like, so he needed him to be more restrained. I'm like, really? Shouldn't it be the other way around? And I don't know if I fully understood his explanation because it didn't make sense to me while he said it. But okay, the earthbenders like got off and they're like, okay, they were gonna, made it more tight, I guess. But then how would you say that? Like he breathed out of his nose, I don't know, hot air, like he did with the sauna. No, it's not a sauna, but whatever. And then he heated up the shackles, and then when those people touched it, they were burnt, and then he used fire with his feet. Uncle is so cool. And then they were like, okay, this guy is way too strong to be taken lightly, so they were like, okay, we're gonna crush his hand. And that's when Zuko showed up. And like they during that whole fight, I'm like, I kept rooting for Zuko and Uncle, and I'm like, it shouldn't be that way because technically the Firebenders are, the enemy of the other nations. So I should be rooting for the Earthbenders, but I was not. So I'm like, I was happy when they were able to beat the Earthbenders. But I'm like, it shouldn't be like that. So yeah, is there anything else that? Yeah, so that's basically it. Now they have to find a way to get to the Fire Nation, and the others. They have to find a way to get to the Fire Nation, to that particular island, so that they can talk to Roku. It's not gonna be easy. Maybe now. Each time they're doing the recap and they're like, okay, tell Fire Lord Ozai that the Avatar is back. And I'm like, okay, they did that last episode. And I'm like, okay, are we going to see Fire Lord Ozai? Nope. They did that this episode. Like, are we going to see Fire Lord Ozai? Nope. So the fact that they have to go to the Fire Nation to go to that particular island, maybe we're finally going to see Fire Lord Ozai next episode. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini. You can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.